Hey Nyan, welcome to the stream! Thank you so much for following, Kimon. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you timed it very well. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome Penguin and Ayanami and Brendan and Christopher and Ursula and Katsunjaya. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm back with more Blue Archive. This time we're gonna make more progress than last time. Because it's character development or cat development. Okay. Though now that I think about it, the game resets at 8, right? Yeah. So in 6 minutes, the entire game is just gonna reset. I don't know why it changed from 7 to 8. I think it was 7 before. Yeah, because I streamed before at 7 and a 8. So in another 15 minutes. I can't wait for another hour-long yap session while Mika watches. I mean, she does just stare into my eyes, you know. I feel like she's very captivated by me. Though the voices are very low because of I turned them down last time. I don't remember why I turned down voices. No, they're still quite high. There we go. I fixed it. Oh, I think I turned voices down last time because of the fighting, didn't I? I know sound effects were loud, but then I assumed that the voices when they do the thingies would also be allowed. Well, for now we can keep it loud for Mika. Give Mika a chair at least. Yeah. You see, to get a chair, she would have to work for that. And you know, she wants to work for that, she'd have to get a very long correction session. And I'm not prepared to do it right now. So she has to stand and she has to suffer, you know? Because this is in the, it's written in the cat stores. And by cat stores, I mean in the cat biblical, I was about to say dictionary, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, there's nothing holy about a dictionary. Hello, Billy! Welcome to the stream! Welcome. Have you had a meowy day? Had a meowy few months? I hope so. Oh, welcome, TK! Welcome to the stream. I hope you've also had a very meowy day. Oh, welcome, Rapture! Welcome! Today, we're gonna get a lot of progress done, don't worry. Holy Scriptures. You see, I would say Holy Scriptures, but I realize if I say that correction is in the Holy Scriptures, that would then link the Holy Cat Scriptures, the Kapara, with Blue Archive, and I don't think the world is ready for that. Meow! You're right, I haven't meowed enough yet, you know, it's been 11 minutes into the stream, and I didn't even meow once, you know. That's probably like very blasphemous for a cat not to do. So meow. I'll try and stick to my cat quote. You know, because I haven't streamed for so long, my catness, my cat mannerisms have they've dissipated a little bit. Now I feel like I've become a bit more British than cat, and that isn't the right way to go. Hello, Brendan, hello! And thank you for the cat wave, you know. I'm glad I finally initiated you into the cat cult. I read some Holy Scriptures involving correction, some even with the foot job. You know, with my most popular clip, you know, I would have to say now that foot jobs seem to be in the Holy Scripture. Because I'm not gonna be able to escape that until I say something even worse, probably. I've missed you. I've missed you too, Belly. I hope you've had not terrible few months, because for the past few months I've been pretty ill. Otherwise, I would have been streaming a whole lot, because my plan was to finish my semester of university and then just like go crazy with streaming. I planned it for a few months, but yeah, that doesn't end up happening. And now I'm a little busy at the end of the month again, so I can't go crazy with streaming. And I'm sad about that. So it has to stay on the down low until I'm not as busy. I'm so cooked anytime I hear foot jump, I think of revenge. I'm that iconic with that word now. I also realised maybe I should stop saying that word, because I may be wrong. Okay, I think I am wrong. I feel like I'm gaslighting myself. But I feel like there's a counter that Nightbot has that tells me how many words I've said of a certain word. I think I'm misremembering this. I think I'm remembering it from something else. I hope so. Because I wouldn't like to know how many times I've said that word. Your mother is so cute. Thank you. It's the most British of catastrophic of Vtuber mother. As long as you're taking care of yourself. Yes. I've been doing my best recently. Because I've been so unwell, and I felt I was like contemplating a lot, and I was like, okay, because I'm scared to like ever be very ill again. I've been like going on so many walks. I touch grass way too much. I eat too much healthy stuff now. I'm like completely reformed. For a cat, that isn't good. A cat is supposed to be mischievous and causing trouble. But I've not been doing any of that. I've been trying to be on my best cat behaviour. RIP. Looks like the cat died again. That makes 60 deaths on yo. Has that counter ever reset? I really hope so. Because 60 deaths is a cat. A cat's supposed to have 9 lives, not 16. Maybe I've like transcended. Now part of it. I guess I need to start doing them more often, right? Hello, Falky! Welcome to the stream! Welcome! I hope you've had a very meowy day! You're right, there is a counter. Wait, a counter for how many times I said... Oh, wait. You mean the counter for deaths? Okay. I thought you meant for that word. That one word. Touching grass is scary. It really is scary. One time I touched grass and then I fainted. Because I realised I'm an indoor cat. And indoor cats cannot go outside. Very, very traumatizing moment, I tell you. Your model is really pretty and I really like your voice and accent. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's always nice to hear. I would say that a negative is that I'm British. I make my model sad because I'm British. If I had, I'm trying to think, what's a better accent? Like maybe an Italian accent. I don't know why. Like an Italian accent, I think they're just so pretty. Or like, nice. I'm trying to think of a non-weird way of saying like a very pretty accent. But I know, like Italian is usually like, I'm not gonna finish that because I'm so say-so. I'm a very say-so Vtuber. Very cat-tuber, sorry, cat-tuber. I've been sending to the phone, I got one, yeah. If you want to support the stream, feel free to take it, meow. Meow. What we need is a meow counter. See, if we do a meow counter, then I think it would like break Twitch, to be honest. Because I meow kind of too much. But maybe not right now, but like in general, I meow too much. I meowed. I want to say that works well, but I think nyanta works better. British debuff, but cat positive makes it almost better. That is true, If you work it out in cat numbers, the cat positive buff makes it a 99% better. Because that's the cat number. Or if you want the ultimate cat number, it's 99,999. Meow, congratulations for resigning your humanity. Now you become a cat. Meow, 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 meow. Thank you for becoming cat. I welcome thee into the cat club for the 50th time. Because it's important to always remind yourself of the doctrination. I didn't struggle to say that, not one bit. Though, no, I feel like on the line of tongue twisters, like nyai 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 nyai. That monogatari one, that what's she called? There was a cat name for her. Like, I'm pretty sure her name's Hanakawa, but I'm pretty sure she has like a cat name. Like, it's like the title of her arc, I think, but I can't remember it. It's something cat pond. But she has that like very, very long tongue twister. And I, for the longest time, spent my time trying to be able to do that tongue twister in both English and Japanese. I very much suck at pronunciation in the Japanese version, obviously, but the English version, I did quite well. I feel like with tongue twisters, I'm not too bad, even though I kind of stumble over my words when I normally speak. But that's just because I'm nervous. Like, if I'm not nervous, then the debuff of like anxiety is just gone, and then I'm like kind of like a speech pro. Even if some words are like weird English, they're still English that is understandable. Meow, 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 meow. She's a white cat, right? Yeah, she's a white cat. I remember when I first saw Monogatari, she was my not least favorite, but like least favorite after the basketball girl. I don't know what she's called. I'm bad with the Monogatari girls' names. Basketball girl. I'll just call her basketball girl. Oh, it begins with a K, doesn't it? Something K. Or then make your own version where the girls are cats and it's Monogatari. Honestly, I would be surprised if that doesn't exist. Like, Monogatari is so huge. So, if every girl does not have like a cat variation, I would kind of be flabbergasted. Some may even say, Kata. Nyasted. Yeah. That wasn't smart, but no, I'm proud of myself for that. Especially, I know I've seen Shinobu. I've seen Shinobu with cat art before. I think she even has a figurine of that. I believe I've looked into getting that before. I believe so. But you know, I don't know if Nadeko has any figurines. I love a Nadeko figurine because honestly, she's after Shinobu, of course, because Shinobu is waifu material. We love Shinobu here, but besides her, Nadeko is my favorite, and I was so happy that in Monster, the off season, that she got like this massive, like, was it like 4-episode arc, and then like the other arc was just like Shinobu's arc. I was so happy because those two are like my favorite characters. So Monster season was probably after Owari Monogatari second season. Like after that one is my favorite. Her name is Tsubasa Hanakawa. Ah. See, I always, like, I feel like Tsubasa is such, like, a basic name. As in, like, I see it so often in anime that my brain is just, like, it kind of skips over it. It's like, oh, right. Tsubasa. The Hanakawa is a very unique name. Like, I'm very bad with names, so this probably doesn't mean much. But yeah, I don't know many characters with the name Hanakawa. And also, I don't know many people with the last name Hanakawa. Because most of them are stuff like White, or like Parker, or like, I'm trying to think, what's another British name? Brown, yeah. Look, now that I think about it, half of those names I said were just colours, but there's a lot of coloured names here. But I haven't heard of Red, to be fair. Red as a last name I've never heard. Hi, babe. Pancake, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, my response has been so delayed. I was yapping too much. And hello, Chris! Hello, it's been a while. But welcome to the stream. I'm happy to see you. I'm MYASTA, which is Miss but in cat way. Because I don't want that to be misconstrued in a different way. Because it doesn't sound like mist. It sounds like, I don't know what that sounds like. But yes, MYASTA is mist. Breaking news, I made some oatmeal with raspberries. That's very healthy, but also it's like very late for you, so it's like a very breakfasty food, You probably shouldn't eat that very late at night, You should probably stick with my favourite snack at night, which is chocolate. I love me some nice chocolate. I love it when you yap. Thank you. I love to yap, so I'm happy you like to hear the yap. Yap sessions will last for at least a good 5 hours. Happy to see you live again. I missed you. Thank you. And it's been so long. It's been I think 5 months or 6 months. There's like half a year. And in cat time, that is like a century, a millennium, an eternity. Eternity. But I'm MYASTA. Meow. Breakfast can be at any time if you left the cat lifestyle. I mean, I want to say yes, but if you think about it, right? We need to be accepting of all cat lifestyles, Cats sleep 30 hours a day, but why can't cats be a morning cat and a night cat, So morning cats can exist, which means that breakfast can be breakfast, but then the night cats, they can't have breakfast because breakfast is breakfast for the morning. So then we need to create a new term to be all-inclusive for the night cats, and we can call it napfast, because that's the meal you take before you have a nap, and by nap I mean your extra 30 hours of sleep. All hardcore fans stay. Yes. Only hardcore fans. I've stayed for the 6 months that I went. Well, I was gone. I was testing everything. I needed to make sure to rid of the false cat lovers, who weren't fully initiated into the cat cult. Because now I know who they are, and then I can send the doctrine to their home, and they can follow the cat laws even closer, so that they fall harder in the cat cult, so that they become a hardcore nyam. And if they don't fall, then I'll have to send trying to think. I'll have to send a dog, because if I send a dog, that will then encourage them that dogs are evil, Dogs cannot be trusted. And then they will fall even deeper into the cat cult. So, there we go. That's what I was waiting for, I maybe 12 minutes passed, when I had planned to start the game. But it worked out. It worked out. Tell me meow to Iromi. You see, I've never seen the Terminator, so I can't comment on that one, but yes, I agree 100%. If the Terminator eradicates people like a hitman, I agree. Coming from someone who has multiple dogs. Define what you mean by multiple, multiple could mean 3, 4, 5. I don't have more than 3. I mean, I don't have a number greater than 2. I'm confusing myself. Math is not my strong suit. I have 2 dogs, so I don't have less than 2, but I don't have greater than 2. So multiple may not be a word that describes the amount I have. And if you think about it, right, I had 1 dog for a period of 2 months. So technically, that signifies that I'm an ultra cat lover, because I stood through the test of time before I got another one. Oh no. Okay. I broke myself for a minute and then I came back. multiple equals more than one. You're done for. Well, you know, in cat terms, multiple means like a few hundred, you know? Because like, you know, in obvious cat bravado, you know, saying that multiple is only 2, it would make people look down on you. So you have to only say multiple when it's a few hundred, because then people are like, what? You have like 100 cats in your army? That's meowdiculous. That's why multiple is a few hundred. But technically, I'm a true cat fan, or true cat stan. And I'm a true cat aficionado, yes. I probably butchered that word, but aficionado. Because it makes me sound cool. So that's why once you have 2 cats, you suddenly adopt more. Yes, exactly. So I can tell everybody I have a few multiple 100 cats. Because else, then people will be like, what? You're a cat fan? Then why don't you have 100 cats? And they said that as a joke. But then when I'm like, well, like, yeah, I do have 100 cats. They'd be like, what? You have over 100 cats? I'd be like, yeah, of course I do. Are you another true cat fan with over 100 cats? And then when they say I only have 5, I can laugh in their face. Because they don't have as many cats as I have. But then I think about if I actually had that many cats, I'd probably seem like a very cool person. Because there's only one way I'd get that many cats. Or I'd be rich. Which, you know, I would like the latter, you know. If I was rich and I could afford all that, I would. There'd be like a little zoo. Like, you'd walk in, and it'd be like, you couldn't see the floor, because it'd be swarming with like these little black creatures on the ground going, meow, meow, meow. You're a cat fan? Never a cat fan, okay. I'm assuming you mean the Nekopara cactus, because, you know, holy scriptures, right? So there's vanilla, there's chocolate, there's coconut, there's azuki, there's cinnamon, there's maple, there's fraise, there's, I mean, those are the main cat girls. Then you have, like, milk. There's the other girl. I think it's just milk. I mean, there's the anime one. I don't know what she's called. But she exists. And then there's the sister. But the sister is not a real cat girl, so I don't remember her name, you know? Only true cat girls get the cat memory brain. Having 100 cats is smart, since they're low maintenance and just sleep 30 hours a day. Exactly. The only thing that's an issue is feeding them. Because let's be honest, cats eat like a truck, you know? They eat way more than dogs. The catnip, because let's be honest, cats have a drug problem. And you gotta support their drug lifestyle. As I always do and have. And third, the terrible vets. Could you imagine, like every day of the month, or like every single day of the month, I'd be like, there'd be a new cat that needs to go to the vet for a checkup. I'd be like, vet. I'd be living at the vet. So I'd be traumatized for life. Unless I get like a personal vet that came to my house. But that, I always feel sorry for them. They'd be like, okay, which one is like this cat again? Which one am I looking at the checkup on? I have to bring that entire suitcase of tools. That only zoo sounds. I mean, oh, that'd be so cute though. I'd love that to be. I wish there was a petting zoo where it's just cats. Because like there's not really a cat cafe around me, so I just suffer. The twist of the zoo is that not cats. The twist of the zoo is that not cats were imprisoned, but us because we pay taxes. Very good broken English. I think I understand. We pay the taxes, so the cats are not imprisoned. Is what you mean, right? I'm dead. Did you ever try writing your own visual novel? I think the closest I've ever gotten to that is I used to write a lot when I was like, well, younger, like my teenage years, because I love to read, and if I was to write something, which I did, and they were all terrible. They were always like mystery and horror kind of, well, mainly mystery themed. I was never good at it. I was never good at it. Like, I feel like if I wrote a visual novel, like, it would be like a very crazy plot. With a cat girl, obviously, with a cat girl. And I'd make sure the cat girls are yandere, because yanderes are the best cat girls, and best girls overall. And I'd make him very, very complicated. Either that, or I could write something very deeply depressing. Because the only time I had a talent for writing in my English class was when I wrote something very depressing. I got like a very perfect grade, and the teacher pulled me aside and was like, "Okay, are you okay? You wrote a very good story, but like, are you okay?" And I was like, "This is no real life experience." Or like, I didn't what I wrote was not like a real life scenario or anything. And they were like, "Okay." And that's like the craziest moment of my life. But besides from that, I was like very quiet, and you know, I was never called aside by the teacher. And the one time I wrote something like that, that I was happy about the grade though. The grade I was so happy about, because I was like, I always got good grades in English, but I never got the top grade, because that was like a 1% kind of thing to get. It's like very hard to get like the very top grades. So when I got out, I was like, what? Nanny! But I never wrote anything like that again, because I was like, I don't want to be pulled aside again. So then I wrote mid stuff on purpose. So that when Iromi mocks someone's English, mogs, that's a Zoomer term. Like, I'm too boomer to know what mog means. Does that mean make fun of, rinse? Does that mean I'm rinsing them? That's a similar word, maybe? I do not respect English, I only respect meows. Same, to be honest, you know. I tried once to write a paper entirely in meows, and I failed. And I think this isn't a problem with myself, but on the education system, you know. There's no cat equality. I do not need correction. The school needs correction. You should read this paper to us. I wrote it when I was like, well, how old would I have been? Maybe like 15. That's nearly 10 years ago. The thing is, I like reading it back is very dark and depressing. I read it back, I think when I was like 20 or something. I was like, I got her point, because like I think the theme was like discovery. It was discovery, and so I thought self-discovery, and that's why I wrote like something deep. But you know how like writing creative writing is in general, you know, like the teachers are always looking for like using metaphors and similes and onomatopoeia, oxymorons and stuff like that. So like it's riddled with stuff like that, and it like sounds so like, is the word I'm looking for pedantic? Like it sounds so over the top and like meaningless, and like it could have been written better. No, but next time, if I ever take English again, which is very slim in my life, I will write about my waifus, you know? Self-discovery in the gacha games life. You know, sometimes I wish I could go back to myself and reborn myself in like 2008. Because then if I did, I would be like a teenager in the era of gacha games, and then I would just be addicted to gacha games. And then I grow up with a gacha addiction, and not start with a gacha addiction when I'm like in my 20s instead. And then I will, then I would have an escape for life, constantly with my waifus. I would have started at an early age, and that's the best age to have a waifu addiction. Because then if I went down that path, I'd also be into cat girls a lot sooner, and I would have reached peak, what's it called? Enlightenment. That's what it's called. The cat version of the enlightenment. but when you are young, you have no money for gambling. You do if you beg for it. If you beg your parents, like, please, I just want, do you see this cute anime girl on my screen? I need her, please. Just give me 599 million yellows. And then I can finally get my cat girl and I'll be happy. Though, I think if I did that, I honestly wouldn't know how my parents would react. I feel like there's a chance they'd be like, this is concerning. Why does she want to spend money on a fictional character? Not that I'd ever do that, obviously. I'd never stoop so low to spend money on a gacha game. Besides skins, obviously. You can gamble with something else besides money. Do you mean time? Because I gamble with my time all the time. And I did not mean to repeat that twice. Or then again, if I scammed people, then I'm gambling with something else that isn't. I'm gambling with other people's money. I probably shouldn't be like, yay, scamming! I want to scam people, then I can get all my wives. Because I would never do that. I'm a very fair cat. I may not look fair-haired, but I'm very, very fair-minded. Just like Mika right here, you know? She's definitely not a walker, am I? Is it morally correct to scam people to get C6 Gonyu? Well, you see, it depends on people's morals. Like, personally, I would say yes, you know? Go get your C6 waifu. For the majority of people, I would think they'd see that as like very crazy and they'd be like, you know, probably reporting you to the police. And unless you're doing it with the right type of people. I'm not gonna point you into the direction of what the right type of people are. Because they only exist in your imagination. Because you need to become, you need to take the ultimate catnip so that you can reach a place up. I'm like, oh no! I fixed myself, okay. I'm like playing with some string, well, ribbon. And like, that's breaking my model. It's just breaking me. But yeah, you know, if you can imagine these people, then those are the right types of people to scam. Because then you're scamming yourself, you know? And so in reality, you're just using your own money. How about gambling with your sanity? I feel like I do that every day already, though. I feel like I've mastered gambling with my sanity. My sanity is at like a negative a million. Or negative 9,099,999. It's like the lowest of low. Because why do I always press mission? Oh. What? Wait, what? Wait, I think this did this last time I opened the stream. I have not played any more missions since I last streamed. Make sure to join the Cat Empire Discord right now for mandatory meowing! Meow meow! Meow meow! Meow meow. Did you have that permanent insanity debuff from being in the UK? That is true. Like, just living here literally damages my brain. My brain cells, like, go under. Like, recently, like, I'm supposed to get, like, a head scan. And I've been on a waiting list for ages. And I got, like, an email through my NHS app, which is, like, the health app. Telling me that I've been put off the list and that the doctor's going to be in contact with me. Which, you know, it was kind of frustrating because, you know, they didn't tell me the reason why I was put off the list. And that nuked probably any last remaining brain cell I had. And so, I feel like every year that goes by in the UK, that debuff, it goes stronger and stronger and stronger, where sanity is just not a thing. Until you put in my cat counterpart and the cat kingdom, or sorry, the meowdom, and then my sanity goes up. If you think about it on like a don't starve scale, that increases sanity. Okay, got it. Scamming is good. And on an unrelated note, what is everyone's age in cat years? It's identical to your credit card number. Ah, okay. In cat years, I am like 2 years old. So I hope you use the information for whatever you want. If you want my credit card number, it's 5501256789000000456. No stuttering, of course. The cat brain yearns for mission completion. I mean, it does, but like, I have no clue how many missions there are. Like, I play the mission and I'm like, this will be the last one, and then it's not. And I'm like, oh no. I need to like keep grinding to be able to like do the stuffs. And like, I'm just like usually when I play a gacha game, I like watch other people play the gacha game a bit, and then I get to understand the meta and like what you're supposed to do daily and how to do stuff in general. But I haven't done that with Blue Archive. Because like it's such like a normal gacha game, I just log on, I spend all the energies, and then anything else I need to do, and then I just log off. You know, I've just not thought about any kind of grinding material. That's probably a big mistake, but like, I'm too lazy to look it up. I'm too lazy. Was it a CAT scan? Yes, it was a CAT scan. They wanted to see where my hidden cat is inside of me. Very informative indeed. Old cat. 2 years is old? I would actually say that 1 month-old cat is very old, you know? Being 2 is not that old. There's 28 missions, you've done 12. Ah, so not even halfway there. Which means I need to be like level 999 to be able to complete them all. I feel like horror games are pretty straightforward for that stuff. They really are. It's just like, I mean, you play any horror game, it's just like you get in and you just look for the, like, you just convert the equivalents. Like, I remember when I played, I mean, the only game that's kind of different is like Tears of Themis. But that plays similar to like a normal gacha game, to be honest. Like, I remember the only 2 gacha games that I played for quite a while were Otome ones. On my phone anyway. Like, the ones I played on my phone. I played Tears of Themis for a while. Because honestly, that story is quite good. I want to go back to it because the story is quite good in that game. Because I really like mystery games. And I enjoyed that. I obviously enjoyed the Otome part of that game as well. But for that, you have to gamble. And I'm never lucky on Tears of Themis. Every time I played, I've been so unlucky. And Paintbrush Chronicles, I think it's called. And that's another Otome gacha. And that was also really fun because it was like a fairy tale, like kind of like isekai story, now that I think about it. The only thing that drew me out of that game was the events. Like, holy, those events were boring. Like, the main story was good, but the events were boring. All the fun is in the raids. The raids. Do you like the Grand Assault stuff? Hi, Ironia. Hi, Desnia. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I have popped up in your letterbox again, going meow 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 meow. We haven't started the game, so you're lucky. But technically, if you ever want to see me play a game, come like an hour later into this. Wait, why am I pressing this? Come an hour later into this, and then I will have started. That's how it always goes for me. I also don't remember what I was up to. I think it was a losing battle, or secrets, or what slipped through the cracks. Okay, you know what? Let me look this up. I feel like this is going to become like a daily theme for the Blue Archive streams, because my memory is no. You know what? This is my only YouTube link. There we go. It always goes to that video of Iris dancing. Okay, time to look where we came up to last time. I don't remember. I don't think it was. I think it was like 11 or 12. Maybe. Not sure. It's live. The grand assault. Ah, I see. Like right now, I can only do hardcore. Because I'm only level 69 and I'm too lazy to grind stuff. So I normally can easily do hardcore. But everything else, like past that, I'm like I'm completely nuked. Completely nuked. Oh, and that reminds me, last stream I didn't think I had moe, but in reality I did. I did have the swimsuit version. I don't know, like, I just forgot about her, and I feel so bad. I was so mean to her. But it's okay. It's okay. She'll forgive me, surely, right? You know? I went back to the beginning. Yeah, I'm being tormented by myself right now. I just need to know, what did I get up to last time? Come on, I can do this. Okay, if I mute the video, I would rather not hear myself, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Okay, what does it say is next? Secrets. Next episode is secrets. Aha! Okay, I found it. That took quite a long time to find out. I'm trying Torment and I'm not feeling the fun. Guess that's why it's called Torment. Is that the final stage? No. It's a good name for it though, if you think about it. I guess what would make it even better is if it's called Torment. Because then it's like meow, and meow is like cat language, so it'd be better. I don't think I would do Torment this time. You won't do Torment, is that because you can't? Or that you don't want to min-max to get like the best score that you can get? Moe will correct you. No, please. Please, I don't want to see that basement again. The thing is, like, I looked at her swimsuit version, and, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, you know, because I obviously need the ultimate correction. But doesn't she have, like, a very smug face? Like, she's, like, ultimate smug mode. From what I remember, obviously. You know, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be backing out of the story that was just a little clip away. But you know, the curiosity killed the cat. I'm too curious. I need to see it myself with my very own eyes. Where is she? She's not leveled. Most of them are leveled. Where is she? Aha! She does! Okay. Ultimate smog. If for some reason I thought she had a school swimsuit on, I got that wrong. But she's so smug. Micro bikini. Oh, glasses off. Extra. Ooh, level 69. Nice. I know. You know, I obviously stopped playing the game as soon as I reached that because 1, I achieved peak. 2, if I didn't stream while I was level 69, then I would be a failure of a streamer. You know, as a say-so Vtuber, as a say-so cat tuber, I had to be level 69. Face Moe makes is quite good. It is, she's a cute. Oh, do you mean the normal one? Because this is her swimsuit. But she's definitely cute, you know. Not that one. You see, I was okay not getting her in first, but you know, she's the only one I could choose. But I got the full, like, pity. But you know, bye bye. She's probably the only one I haven't liked so far. Mainly because it's just like the loud girls, you know, the loud girls. No, wait, okay, there we go. Moe is this direction. Wait, can I? Aha! I do not know that voice actor. You know, she has like a slur, you know? She kind of sounds like drunk. She sounds a little drunk. Like the slur. Like that. Blah, 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 blah. Or a flip. A lip? Is it called a lip or a flip? Like flip, 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 flip. I don't know the word. Like, you know, I'm not gonna try and explain the word because I'll get it wrong. Say so. Exactly. Ultimate say so. I am very say so. I'm glad every nyan agrees with nyan. Torment is the final stage for this grand assault. There's already a new difficulty called Lunatic for others. Oh, so wait, okay, so Lunatic is basically the hardest, but like Torment is for the people who want to like try hard. Is that what you mean? Or am I like putting words in your mouth or in your meow? Say so, Jobs. Exactly. I only do the most epicest of say so jobs, which is always encouraging everybody to stay hydrated. Get your 30 hours of cat sleep. Take as much catnip as you can. And go to night. Oh, and make sure to watch me every time I'm live, because you can't initiate yourself into the cat cult if you're not here. And then you can't be say so. And I can't do my job as a very say so cat tuber then. Meowdy Whiter, welcome to the stream. I hope you've had a very meowy day. Neru is an acquired taste. She is a very acquired taste. I feel like just saying hi would get her to like kick stomp me unconscious. Well, I'm on my deathbed nearly. I like that voice. You mean Moe's voice? You like Moe's voice? Ultimeow Meowso. The Ultimeow Meowso, you know? It's kind of fitting now that a new Danganronpa's coming out. The Ultimeow Meowso cat tuber. I'm like vibing to the music right now, to be honest. Moe will be sure make me stay hydrated with forced feeding. I'm going to assume that's related to her swimsuit story. Because hydration in the swimsuit makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Then now that I think about it, has she been like deflated here? Like, wasn't she the one with like the massive asset? The massive asset? Wait a minute. Where do my eyes deceive me? I don't want to read names. Okay, where is she? Yeah, she looks deflated in the swimsuit model. Not that that is a bad thing. Okay, no, that makes me sound weirder. Where is she? Where, okay. You know I can probably search her name and do it that way, but I like to make things harder for myself. Torment was the hardest until they released Lunatic, but the new one is not implemented in this raid. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Massive assets? Where? Well, they were on the screen for a few seconds. And then I decided to take them off. Because, you know, we like deflation here. Hi, I've rehearsal now, but say hi to me for me. Good luck, sensing. Or sensing. Hello, Frankie. I hope you do a very meowy time with your rehearsal. And don't worry, I'll say hi to her right now for you. I don't own her, so I have to weep while I sadly scroll through my unobtained waifus and find her in her little den of unownedness. Unowned for correction. Can't believe she doesn't want to be corrected by the ultimate evil sensei. Okay, there she is! I found her. Hello, Mio. How are you doing? Bye-bye. Come to me when you want correction. There we go. I did my job. The sensei version waist is as wide as Yuka fires. Yuka. Can I hide this? Okay, how... You know, I have some important evaluation to do. Can I not... That's as far as it goes. This is blasphemous. Okay. As wide as her thighs. Okay. I don't need to take that away. No. See, if I could get both on the screen, this would be great. But I can't. Now I have to go back. Wait, how do I... Okay, that's it. I'll go back. Okay, and now I go to Moe. Okay, big screen. Okay, important assets on the... Okay, I honestly think Yuka has bigger thighs. I'm not gonna lie. I think she has bigger thighs than Moe's waist, you know? This is a very big cat deduction right now. Massive assets uplift the capitalistic spirit. Yes, I agree, you know? When somebody has big assets on the screen. This is what Ghost Frontline is for, though, you know? The assets are completely laid out. Like, what's that word that I use for feet? That is like a weird word for feet. No, it's not sniffers. Grippers! Yeah, grippers! They just have their grippers all out. On the sofa, on the bed. And those are the big assets that we need in life. In every form of millisecond of living. I need the gripper in the flipper. I don't need to die yet. The gripper in the flipper. That is clipper and then dipper in my dipper. That made sense. Show the mustache girl. You wanna she's called Tino, I believe. I can show you Tino. You can see the better version of Tino. Chino is like... Okay, if I'm getting that name wrong, I'm sorry, but it's Chino, right? Cherino. Because it's not Chino, it's Cherino. The better version of her because she's in a swimsuit. There you go. She's even got a mustache snowman. She's really cute, isn't she? You know, I hope canonically this is real and it's not like an animal or fake. Makoto? Wait, who's Makoto? Which one is Makoto? The Didiest. I'm sorry, I don't do Didi. I only do... I can't really do. I hope you know what I was going to say. Replace the I with an A and then there. You know, I'm too say so to say that. I probably die if I said that, so you know. I won't say that. Iromi Diddy blood? Based. Blood as in the British way blood? Or blood as in the cat way blood? Diddy Kong Racing! Stream 1. Well, you know, if the demand is there for me to play the Diddy game, I will play the Diddy game. How majestic. The little mustache. You know, when she laughs, I bet it goes, oh, ha, ha, ha. And then it jiggles. Even the wind does not faze this amazing mustache, as it does not fall off in the wind. I can't even leave. Okay, I was pressing the wrong button again. No. Let me out of here! I don't want to stare at Cherino anymore. I feel bad if I keep staring. You know. Here you go, Cherino. I'll be nice. You can have a tier 3. I don't know what that is. Hair clip. There you go. You're welcome. I don't care about resources. Because you deserve it. Glorious. Glorious thighs. Glorious mustache. Glorious assets. Makoto, the Australian painter of Gehenna. Makoto. Like, as soon as you said Makoto, I thought of, like, Persona 3. That's how kind of, like, Atlas-brained I am. I'm very, I've dug myself a big hole. Makoto, Satsuki, Seina, Shiroko, Aimi, Makoto, she's gone. She doesn't exist. I think she went into the cat abyss. Shun, Fubiki, Moe, Miyako, Michiru, Saki. She looks a lot alike of me. You know, I may have passed her, but I don't see her. She's gone, I believe. She's disappeared. Unless I probably own her, right? I probably own her. I'd rather have the Diddy Kong game than the Diddy game. Ah, so you want the ultimate Diddy game. I gotcha. I could play that if I emulated it well. If my computer wanted to handle that well, I could play it well. So maybe it was just because I was using like a phone emulator. Because they always suck, phone emulators. As in, they're always very laggy for me. Like, I have a PS Vita one, and that has never lagged me. Not once. You know, I swear by it. I don't know where she is. She's disappeared. Let's go racing! Also, I just want to say, like, having her at level 69, I feel like it'd be a sin to, like, level her any further. Yeah, this is, like, her number. Wait, what is her, like, voice line? Can I, like, hear a good voice line? Yeah, you know, I don't need to comment on that. I think that line speaks for itself. That line definitely speaks for it. See, I'm so flabbergasted that I'm going, wow, in my mind. Quack, 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 quack. Sensei! Okay. Shut up already! You've said it 4 times already! You see, that's why she has a pan. So she can whack you unconscious, so you can't say that. Makoto's a limited student, that's so sad. That's so sad. That I can't see her. What did Mika say I missed it? Sensei, okay! Cats, I swear to God. Come on, say it right. Right. You're welcome. Oh, don't worry. One more for the road. I swear, I felt it to cats too. Good choice. Face shading is completely different from her asset shading. Who exactly? Oh, Hanako? You mean Hanako? Your favorite waifu in this game? There's nothing else under that shirt. Oh, wrong. Sorry. Sorry, that was an accident. There's nothing under this shirt. You know, considering it's just... I could believe that. They've hidden it for a reason, you know? She's dripping for a reason as well. That it definitely isn't water. She definitely did not aim that at herself. No, I would not believe that for one moment. Oh God, I hate so much you on me. Wow, you're gonna love me after this one. Wait. I can't wait to. I'll do it one more time. Shut the fuck up. Nah, she's my wife. You can't say that about my amazing Mika. She'll commit a war crime for you. Oh, sorry, for me. only me. She would never do it for anybody else, you know? I asked her last night and she said she would never do that because she's only in it to win it for me. Mika is as loyal as a dog. Yes, you know, so much so I know my dog Mika. It just had to be done. Yeah, no, like Catch, with Suck are not loyal at all. You say that, but did you know that when you die, cats like to eat your corpse? So technically, they are very loyal, that they won't let anybody else see you like that. Very meow loyal indeed. But there's peanut butter in it. Do cats like peanut butter? Or do you mean dogs? Because I agree with that peanut butter. Like, every time I give Mika, my dog, not Mika, my dog, peanut butter, she goes completely crazy. As in, that's the only thing she becomes like obsessed, like possessive over. It's very wild. I knew cats enjoy with no dogs are better. That name was a Biscayne. Of course. Obviously, cats enjoy knows that dogs are the best. Mika, my dog, not Mika, my dog. You know, I have to be like, I need to be very specific because, like, if I don't, I could say some very weird stuff about Mika from this game. And I could be quoted saying Mika's my loyal dog and she shakes for me and she sits for me. She downs for me. She even takes food for me. And she eats for me. You know, and a lot of that stuff could be taken very weirdly. What's the difference? No, I just made it clear, don't worry. I like dogs that meow and are not dogs, yes. Yes, I agree, 100%. That is what mine does as well. Mika and Blue Archive are quite crazy, huh? Yeah, she would be very crazy if she did that for me, but, you know, Mika my dog Mika. Mika. Speaking of peanut butter, do y'all have Reese's in the UK or in Europe? I think we have Reese's. And if we don't have Reese's as in like normally in the UK, then they're now normally in the UK from like when there's like a lot of like American candy that came over. That first was overpriced because it was American candy and now it's like normal price because now it's like British stuff now as well. And so now the normal price. But yeah, Reese's is definitely a UK thing now. I don't know in the past, but it definitely is now. Alright, Evo, time out, calm down. I can't calm down. I will never calm down. I am zoomies. Zoomies. Started selling near me within the last year or so in Germany. They're taking over the world. Be careful. You know, the next time you see a Reese, buy it to stomp on it and, you know, show your dominance. You should have. Wait. Wait, I should have what? I'm a bit concerned out of everything I've just been saying. I should have what? I hope that wasn't a comment to a certain line about, no comment. Top-notch chocolate, I must say. You see, I'm not really into, like, peanut butter, so... yeah. I can't say the same thing. You know, for me, I'm, like, a big, like, Whisper fan. But Whisper is a type of Cadbury chocolate, and Cadbury's is kind of, like, only based in the UK, you know? Like, if you have Cadbury anywhere else in the world, as in, like the American branded Cadbury, then it really sucks, so, like... you know. Sadly, that's like one of the only good things about the UK is the chocolate. The Whispers are great, twirls are great. Trying to think. You know, I know I just said chocolate is like the best and now I just list 2. But then again, German chocolate's also really great. Like, I like the Lindt chocolate, that's one of my favorites, and Kinder. They're like 2 of my favorites. I know I don't eat children, okay? Don't make that joke, I don't eat children. I don't remember seeing Reese's, but there's probably some other brand like it, maybe. In Spain. I don't remember seeing it in Spain either. I remember that they, in Spain, when I went last year, they had something similar to what are called animal bars here. And I used to love animal bars. For some reason, they discontinued them now. But, they have like these massive bars and they taste just like animal bars. They're called Jungle something. They're so good. I love them a lot. And they're so cheap. And they're so good. Zoomies, huh? Well, I'm glad to see you back streaming so cheerfully. Thank you, you know. I made sure to take my catnip before I started stream so that I could have the ultimate energy. Because my energy has been low all day, so you know. Gotta come out somehow. Sometime. Somewhere. You what now? See Reese's? I have them here. Wait, you have Reese's with you? Okay, so you need to show your dominance, right? Throw them on the ground, stomp them so they're in little pieces, and then throw them to your cat to eat them. So your cat will also show dominance that Reese's cannot take over the world. Only cats can take over the world. Why is Iromi eating animals? Yeah, you know, I'm glad that you zoned in on eating animals than eating children, because like that comment was a lot worse. I mean, I don't eat children. That's what I say. I don't eat children. But yeah, I eat animals. You know, I proudly eat animals. Animals are very delicious. I love every single animal. I can't make like I'm trying to like recreate that licking sound, but you know, like how does even licking sound like? You know, it's like a great question for the world to answer me. It's like, what does a fox say? But instead of the fox, it's licking. What does the lick say? Because I don't know. My favorite chocolate as a child was one called cat tongs. With a cat on the wrapping, so it was the best. I can't believe you'd chop off cat tongues and then eat them, you know? I thought you were in love with cats enjoy you. You know, this has made me feel betrayed, and I'm now seeing you in a different light. Ooh-ah! That makes me sad. Ooh-ah! I think you need correction. Ooh-ah! Meow, meow! Eating children is chill. Less noise in the world. That is so true. That is like probably the most base thing you've ever said. Not that I hate children, you know? On the Iromi channel, we love children, obviously. We love children to a fault. To no fault, I mean. But like, yeah, children are so annoying. Like, I feel like I've given birth to like 2 children. And yet, I haven't. I just have a sister and a niece. And that's enough. That makes me not want children. For a very, very long time. What? No, wait, what? No, wait. Did I say anything bad? I don't think I said anything bad. Slip, slip, slip. Like, I don't think my mic picked up on that. By licking the mic should give some idea how it sounds. Yeah, licking doesn't really give a sound though, does it? Like, if I use my, like, the Blue Yeti mic that I have here, maybe. But I'm using my Elgato 3 mic right now. And no, I'm not sponsored. I have 2 very expensive mics right here. Well, not very expensive, but, like, slightly expensive. Flipped and shipped. Where did you ship it, you know? I hope I receive it. Obviously not for, like, personal pleasure. Only for, like, a momentary pleasure. What the hell is this cat saying? Saying the best things, right? I only say the best and correct. What are you talking about? I don't talk about anything. I just like see a sentence in my head and then I'm like, I'll voice that and then I voice it. So that's why Iromi was away for 6 months. Yes, that is the reason I was away for 6 months. Of course. Definitely nothing else. Let someone lick your ear, you know how it sounds. You see, my ear has been licked before. Not by a person, but by a dog. So I know how it feels. And to be honest... Oh wait, feels... Sounds, yeah, sounds. To be honest, it's more annoying. Like, this happened to me... Actually, only like a few weeks ago. I was like sleeping. I was sleeping soundly. And then Mika comes up the stairs. And she's not allowed really upstairs. Sometimes she just sneaks away. And she comes and she jumps on my bed. She takes like a massive running jump. She jumps on my bed. And then she's there licking me awake. She starts at my hair. And then she's like licking my ears. And then she's trying to bite me awake. And that's when I wake up because it hurts. Like, ow! Freaky Mika, I agree. Why would she bite my ears? She just wants to cause me pain. But luckily, like, it's only like a nipping kind of thing, so it's not like a bite where it like really, well, really causes damage, let's put it that way. But it still hurt. But I didn't bleed because I've got very strong ears, you know? They're like the ears of a mammoth. It's a dog. Yeah, it's a dog. Yeah, Mika the dog. Yeah, Mika the dog. Not Mika from Blue Archive. Mika the dog. Mika from Blue Archive has not licked my ears, okay? She's not been anywhere near my ears. I swear, okay, please. Freaky. No. Now I need to find fan art of Mika, please. Poor Mika. You know, I feel like I've like done a very blasphemous thing to my wife. God damn it. Another one for the pages. Right. I've ascended to the throne. I have my Mina going meow. If you want to support the stream, feel free to check it out. Meow. Dogs wanting to be leashed is too freaky too. I know, right? But at least Mika hasn't been leashed once, you know? She has not been put on the lead once because she needs her injection. She gets that tomorrow and then she'll be leaded, you know? And then she'll go on her first ever big walk. Another win for the Say So Cat Girls. I agree. Let's meow. Let there be evil meows. Hello, Quaz. Good morning. I hope you had a very meowy sleep and meow, and are having a meowy morning. Meow. Congratulations for resigning your humanity. You have become a cat. Meow. Thank you for becoming a cat. You're now in the cat cult and you now have no humanity left, so only meow from now on. Thank you. Delusional! You mean delusional that I think Mika is my dog? I'm sorry for disappointing you. I'm sorry, Iromi. I found only NSFW pics of Mika with a leash. You know? You know what? I'm not gonna make the joke that I was thinking in my head. You know? Gotta stay safe, so. Gotta stay safe, so. No. Mika is your cute doggo. Lovely. Thank you. I know, she's very cute. You know, in the pink bandana. Very cute and very, like, fierce. You would, like, bat your head off, like, meow. I mean, woof. Though she's quite a quiet dog, to be fair. She's just very rambunctious, full of energy. Likes to nip. Likes to do a lot of licking. Like, a lot of playing. Tug of war, the ball. She likes to eat grass and mud. She likes to do a lot of digging that up. She likes to eat sticks and she likes to go in hiding places. And when she sleeps, she has to hide her head. Like if she sleeps on my lap, she stuffs her head like right between my legs, like right under when they're crossed, so that she's in like the hole. That doesn't sound. I'm just realizing how bad that sounds. It's hard to picture, isn't it? I also need to move my model now that I think about it. Let me do that. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Maybe more off to the side. There we go. But like, I hope that all makes sense. Meow 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 meow. Mika the Togopal. Maybe I'm the delusional one. Maybe she's been a cat all along. Mika wants to touch grass. No, she doesn't want to touch it. She wants to eat it. This chat is so done for, man. What do you mean it's done for? Do you mean with what I'm saying? In only the most wholesome way. I've been worse. You mean you've said worse? Or you've like, you've done worse than like making something so misconstrued that it's like. It makes it seem like you're talking about something else. Eat grass to get rid of it, to make the world more gamer friendly. Smart. But then if you think about it, she's also eating the mud. So then, what does that say about her, you know? You need to tell me, you know? This is kind of like ultimate importance. I blubbered. Maybe cows are the ultimate gamers? True. But then cows don't eat mud, so that doesn't make any sense. Cows are gamers, yes. Gamers in your mind, like, wait a minute! You know, now that I think about it, that's kind of offensive. Yeah, I retract my statement. I shall not support the movement you are pushing. Gamers get milked regularly. Gamers got those mama milkers. That's how they are. Ultimate cat gamers. They're gamers in life. God damn it! I'm starting an esports team with the cows across the street from me. Oh no. You must have a very, very nice neighborhood. I would love to live in a neighborhood like that too. Ta-da! Look, Hashina, I was finally able to get my hands on this Oh the Beaters Oasis Festival poster. And yes, we're finally starting the game. You're welcome. An hour and a half in. Dun 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 dun! The Oasis used to be as big as a lake. Here, you can have it as a souvenir. I wish I saw this. It's incredible, isn't it? We have some kind of miracle. People might start coming back here. Just imagine it. Miracles don't exist. Something like that isn't going to happen. Ah, wow. Who the hell would want to visit some spot in the middle of a desert? For once in your life, stop daydreaming. Sorry, Hoshino. It's because I'm a dummy. Miracles, luck, fortune. You're president of the Abida Student Council. You need to take your position more seriously. That's my rip sound. Gonna be a good cash cow. Please stop with the cow jokes, you know. We're a cat-friendly channel, not a cow-friendly channel. Unless you're introducing some... Okay, never mind. Yeah, start the game, ignore the chat. Yeah, don't worry, I'm ignoring the chat, you know. The chat is making me unnecessary, and you know, I do not agree with this. I gotta stay the friendly cat tuber that I am, you know. I can't introduce my inner monologue. You're setting the mood. More like the... I can't come up with one. Chat reflects streamer. Does that mean I'm like cooked? I'm like served? I'm fried all at the same time? Seriously, what the heck are we gonna do? Just what is the Kaiser Corporation up to now? It looked like they were digging something up. That so-called treasure. That can't be right. There's nothing but desert out there. No oil, no underground resources, nothing of value. That was confirmed ages ago. Then why take the lands? No, that's not the issue here. What about the debt? They want it paid off by the end of the month. How are we supposed to do that? Kaiser Loans has already sent a reminder and requested a deposit. We have to come up with 300 million yen by next week. I'm going. I need to find out what they're doing out there. Wait, Shiroko? Who are you? That PMC faculty. I shouldn't have any trouble infiltrating it if I'm thorough. I'll get to the bottom of what they're using it for. Yeah, I'm like tongue twisting myself. Alright, Iromi. We need to change your attitude then. Enough Blue Archive streams, you're inviting them in. I'm sorry, you know, I've fallen down the rabbit hole of Blue Archive. I can never stop. Blue Archive calls me through the tunnel. You know. They drag me across with a Mika plush and a Seiya plush and a big Hanako swimsuit model plush. Down and down the rabbit hole I go. Cats love milk, which comes from cows. It's a very cow-friendly stream from the start. But then, like, the thing is, right, like, when any animal is born, doesn't the mother, like, produce, like, a milk that they drink from, like, the little, like, little hangy bits? The little dinglers? Like, I know that's for dogs. I know that's for, like, sheep. But I've seen a sheep with it. Like, it was very crazy as well. Like, they, like, whacked it out. I don't even misremember, but I remember they, like, pulled it out. Like, they threw it in the air. But I think I had a problem with it. I'm not too sure. Happened a while ago. Cats do love their milk. Ah, please. Don't fall down the rabbit hole too, Waito. Very sus chat, very sus chat. That's only going to make this worse, Shiroko. We should be focusing on how to pay off the debt. That debt isn't going to be paid off without... I'm laughing too much. That debt isn't going to be paid off by doing what we've been doing. Now's the time for drastic measures. No, if you go off again. No, enough of that. What's the point of getting emotional? If we lose the school, it's all over. I'm in. Cat style. Because, like, obviously, like, if there's any trouble, just, like, cause havoc like a cat. What? No way! Huh? Seruka, are you seriously going against Hoshino? That's not what I meant. You're the one making things worse, Seruka. Are you planning to become a criminal now? You see, they're directing it at Seruka, but Shiroko is the one who, like, he's the one who introduced the plan. But I guess they all just know, like, Shiroko is just crazy. You know, she'll just say any random shit, and you just can't talk her out of it. Wait, Iromi Koma? Iromi Koma. You see, like, Koma, right? If you change one letter in Koma, then my name becomes something completely different. But I guess, yeah, if you add a W, then it's Kauma. I would accept Kauma. Maybe I should have become a cowgirl. No. I just realised that I'm not gonna be a cowboy, cowgirl, and do the sheriff thing. Or the yeehaw, like, making fun of American thing. I would probably die before I did that. Make sure to join the Cat and Play Discord right meow for mandatory meowing meow meow. Hi. Alright, settle down everyone. You're all so heated, I swear the room's getting warmer. Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so desperate, my bad. Oh, I know. I couldn't stay mad at you, Shiroko. My beloved. Just add one O. Iromi Kuma. You mean like cougar? Am I that old? I'm not a cute girl, I swear, okay? I'm a very young cat girl. I'm only 2 years old. Cowgirl, like cowpats and bikini. With the little sheriff hat and the little sheriff badge saying, none of those criminals in my town. I can't do it. I can't. I'm not. No. No. Never. Come on, let's call it a day. We're done here. Let's cool our heads and meet up again tomorrow. Consider that president's orders. Oh, cool. Let's come back tomorrow. Yes, let's rob the bank. Rob the PMC tomorrow. The other club members head home one by one until only Hoshino and Shiroko are left. What's up, Shiroko? Not going home? You have a moment? Sure, is there something you wanted to say to me? I'm here too, you know. Don't make me a third wheel. Unless you want to introduce your love to me. Oh, you too, Sensei. I'm so beat from today. A lot happened. Can you wait until tomorrow? I think you already know what this is about. Okay, I got it. Sensei? In that case... Did she just like run? She legged it. Can't be here. Well, Sensei, when did you and sweet little Shiroko become close enough to understand each other just for eye contact? Wow, guess I shouldn't underestimate you after all, Sensei. This old timer is starting to feel a little left out here. Please. My heart belongs to you. And every pink girl, anime girl out there. Please. Just confess and I will say yes. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more meowing content. I agree, though it's kind of dead right now, but like, subscribe anyway. Be honest with me, Hoshino. Hey? About what? Show Hoshino's resignation letter. Are you gonna confess something? Oh, isn't this? Yeah, when did you... Wait, this is Shiroko's doing, right? Oh, come on, Shiroko. You can't go digging through your president's bag. And you, Sensei, Shiroko is sure to become a supervillain when she's your age if you keep advocating the cool crime of robbery. I'll have a talk with her. She's my child. You're my wife. So that's how it's going to be. Talk to me. There's something you haven't told me, isn't there? You really got me by the short ones, huh? Ah, fine. I'm going on a walk with me, Sensei. Step outside the classroom with Hoshin. Oh, the fun times haven't even started! Wow! Marry Hoshino and repopulate Abydos, I would if I could, you know. But sadly, this game doesn't allow me to do that. You know, maybe if they made an NSFW version, then maybe I could, but, you know. But I guess that would then just be stealing the plot that's copyrighted by the World End Harem, or Harem World End, whatever it's called. Hoshino is so pretty with her homophobia eyes. I agree, they're so cute, aren't they? She's so homophobic, I love it. Huh? Wait, what? Nyani? Tags update very soon, trust. Wait, really? Have they announced this already? See, I'm really behind in the Blue Archive news. But if they have, then I am so for it. I'll be the first one dropping down 1k just to see this. You know, I'm not gonna say the word. You know, I will let the silence speak for itself. The sun's piling up here too. There weren't enough of us to keep a building this big clean. If only the sandstorms would calm down. Pretty messed up, huh? Isn't it a bit too cruel that this old timer's entire high school life was just sand? Really like this school, don't you? Huh? What makes you think that? They say this place used to be a massive, powerful school before the desert took over, but I wouldn't know anything about that. All I remember is a mess, a school in ruins, nothing in order. The school I first walked into all those years ago is now buried under the sand, and all the upperclassmen I looked up to are gone. Man, I can just hear your soul slowly dying and escaping your mouth. Yo, bro, I miss your nyawas. Hello, JICR, welcome to the stream, welcome. I miss seeing your nya comments too. Meow, 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 meow. Wow, it's you, I remember you. Same. We're on the same wavelength, bro. Desert's taking over sounds nice, so imagine your teacher being a milkshake. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. You're so smart. You like not cat brains. You're like a robot. You're like the AI. You're like an AI going meow meow meow. Like when I hear milkshake, I think of that Milkshake Yard song. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. You're hearing right, my soul is sleeping indeed. But is it leaving to cat heaven to come down to like reincarnate you as a cat? That's what I'm hearing. Would you use a straw on your sensei or drink without it? Considering I'm the sensei right now, I probably wouldn't use a straw on myself. That sounds very painful. But if I was to use it on a student, that sounds quite delicious. No, not quite. Ah, I see. It's reincarnating you into 100 cats. That makes a bit more sense. This isn't even the school's the main building. It's just an annex that we ran to. Every other building was lost to desertification. Then again, I wouldn't have met Shivako, Nonami, Ayane, and Sevika had I not come here. I guess I am somewhat attached. Can I be honest with you, Sensei? I've been in love with you all this time that you've showed up. Please never leave my life. I mean, I've been receiving offers from some weird people for 2 years now. What kind of offer? Oh, no, don't take them. That's what we call catfishing. Cat is a corporation. I guess you could call it headhunting. They've contacted me multiple times since I came to Abidas. Recently too. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. And I started Hoshino, I ended in black suit. Milkshake Sensei Iromi Meow. Coming at you at 5:05 PM. Don't turn off the meowdio now. Da 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 da. Iromi's so mean to me. Why? You just quoted yourself like a true Blue Archive fan. Half of Abidas' debt will easily be forgiven if you agree to drop out of school and join the corporation I manage. So, do we have a deal? Yes? Then go ahead and sign here. How many times do I have to say it? No. My answer is no. No indeed. It was a tempting offer, no doubt, but back then I kept refusing because I know if I left, Abidas would fall apart. My voice, my voice broke. I don't know why my voice keeps breaking sometimes. But you know, they look like they're recruiting talent for their PMC. Who was he? I don't know either. I just call him Black Suit. Black Suit. How ominous. I'm very equality friendly. Something about him gives me the creeps. I've never seen anyone who looks like that in Kivotos. He's suspicious, no doubt, but he hasn't caused any trouble yet. One thing's for sure, though. Even Kaiser's executives seem to fear him. Yep, they do indeed. And this resignation letter? Oh. Well, it's not like I haven't had my doubts for a while now. Maybe this is just a trace of that hesitation. Let me see that. I'll throw it away. Hey, see? Now it's in the trash. Looks like I caused some unnecessary suspicion, but there's no use dwelling on something this unsettling.
But they are my underclassmen, and I do owe it to them. I'll tell them the whole thing tomorrow. Not exactly a happy story, but I know I shouldn't be keeping secrets from them. I have no idea how to go about this, though. I'm sure there's a way. A way with me if you confess your love. ... Maybe. Anything can happen, even miracles. Alright, we've talked about this long enough. See you tomorrow, Sensei.
No, sleep with me. She's gone. The story ended. This is why I quit the game forever. Wait, Hoshino! Yes.
Yeah?
Come on, Sensei, you got this. You know you can rely on me, right? I'm sure there's a way. Yeah, exactly. Come on, Hoshino.
Hey, did I lock that down?
Quick, say the words. Say the magic words.
Okay, Sensei, thanks. I saw Hoshino blush.
You're so cute.
Oh, wow, she's so cute. Oh, wow, she's so cute. Oh, wow.
Kaiser forgot to mention the milkshake. No wonder she said no. Oh, milkshake brings all the cats to the dirt. Yes, you need to attract all of those cats. Now I want a brownie milkshake. That sounds so nice. Like, the thing is with milkshakes, they always taste milky to me. I know that milk is in the name, but like, like sometimes like a pizza, for example, like you don't really taste the cheese. You taste like if I have a tomato and cheese pizza, I taste the tomato, but I don't taste the cheese, and so I can eat it, And I thought the same would be for milkshake, but no, I have a milkshake and all I taste is milk, and like the other flavor is just like so like gone. It makes me so sad because there's like some like great sounding milkshakes and I'm like, I want it. Milkshake. 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 The next day. Hello everyone, Ayane coming in. She's like a radio producer. Am I the first one here? Huh? Is this? Bum bum bum. Is this where they're getting dressed? No, it's just a letter. Why would she freak out over a letter? That's kind of so uncouth of her. On the desk was Hoshino's club resignation, an academy dropout notice, and a letter. Did she just quit? Please. That'd be so good if she did like a psych. The place near me makes them almost as thick as ice cream. That sounds really nice. This sounds... And like homemade ones as well. Like I really like homemade smoothies. Like when I was on holiday the last time, I had like this berry smoothie and it was so good. Like so good. And they had the little chewy brownie bits in them. Like in ice cream, I really enjoy that. In drinks though, I don't really enjoy it because like when I drink, like I've been told like if I was on alcohol, I'd be dead. Because I drink like like the only word I can think of is champ. But I don't know if that makes any sense. Like if I drink, I drink in one go, and so basically in an hour I probably downed like 500 milliliters, like 6 like cups in like the span of an hour, and that's apparently a lot. It's so over. You mean you're over? Another letter. Better not be more taxes. Probably is. But don't worry, if you want to get rid of your taxes and avoid paying them, just throw the taxes into the wind. Trust me, it works every time. I've done it.
To the Abido's Foreclosure Task Force. Forgive me for doing this with a letter. It felt more old-fashioned this way, which suits me perfectly. There's something I've been keeping from you. A recruit has been coming after me for a while now. Become a Kaiser PMC mercenary for life in exchange for Abidus' debt being paid off. That's the long and short of the terms. Not too bad a deal, eh? They must value the skills of a wily old veteran like me. I'll take care of the debt somehow. Maybe not all of it, but I should be able to lighten the burden on you all. I know I took a big game at the black market. I'm sorry I couldn't keep my word. This is it, right?
Yes, we have your signature on the contract, Miss Hoshino. All of your rights as a student have been transferred to us. With this, most of Abidus' debt is now considered settled. The thing is, he's just tricking her. He's 100% going to be like, now in the fine print, the interest has gone up 1,000%.
So with this, the foreclosure task force will be fine. They'll have to leave Abidus and Kivotos altogether, but it doesn't matter. Wait, does that mean that besides Kivotos, there's like other regions, kind of like Pokemon? Like there's like Kanto and Johto. Is there like another type of region out there? This is what I get for being a stubborn old mule. But all of this is my responsibility to bear. As a final member of Abidus' last student council. So this is where it ends.
And she's like tearing up with this because I am. This is so. To be honest, I've never liked adults. I didn't think they could be trusted.
Ever since I heard about Shimako having to carry you on her back, I couldn't help but think, damn, they must be useless. Am I wrong? But in the end, you turned out to be, well, you know, besides the things are better left unsaid, aren't they? Sensei, I know it's selfish of me, but I have one last request. Shimako's a good kid at heart, but without someone to keep her grounded, she'll run wherever the wind takes her. Make sure she doesn't lose her way. Please look after her.
I will, Soshino. I'll take care of her.
Congratulations, resigning your humanity. Now you become a cat. Meow, 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 meow.
Thank you for becoming a cat. You are now aficionadoed into the cat club. Welcome a millionth time. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this, but when lo recuerdo. Recording. That's my translation. And then it turns out the deal didn't work, and they go save her, and then she gets all sad, like, oh, but why did you do it? And says, I care about you. You see, the thing is, I would say that, but instead, I would say, I love you. I love you. I love you. And I kidnap her, and then leave Kivotos forever. And then they had sex. Yeah! If it was an American movie, that would be how it ends, yes. The translation is terrible.
My translation?
Nah, I think I perfectly translated that very well. I am an elite in Spanish. Come on, get in the car.
Where are we headed?
Abidus Desert. I still remember it. Like it was yesterday.
To all of you, please look after our school. It's just a desert now, but this is the only place left that has any meaning for me. Also, if we ever end up facing each other as enemies, don't hesitate to destroy my halo. Wait, is it the halo like their life?
Please tell me she doesn't die. You know, the archive could never be that deep. There's no way she dies. Please. I'm not gonna cry. You're not gonna make me cry, Blue Archive. Erica, be quiet, okay? We're not trying to get emotional here.
What the? After all that talk, now you're the one making excuses? Saying there was no other choice? You really think I can just accept this?
Where's Hoshino? We have to go after her. Now! If I have to go alone, so be it. If helping her means burdening the task force, then I will do it. Everything for Hoshino.
Oh, wow. Everyone be quiet. Now's not the time to fight among ourselves.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, kill her! No, not my Hoshino. That would be too far. That'd be way more interesting. I mean, it would, but like, I can't, no, not under the heartbreak. You know, I couldn't make it. My heart would be in a million pieces. A million F's. This is so typical. It's not as typical as your average American rom-com though, is it? Is it? Taxes paid for school that took Hoshino away. Tax evasion is moral after all. It really is. Tax evasion and murdering your enemy. Those are the two things I vouch for in life.
What? What was that? It sounded like an explosion. Too close. This is... What the?
Dun dun dun! Boom! Advance! Advance!
Advance! Meep, meep! Oh, wow!
Run! Save yourself! An eviction order has been issued to this district. We lied to Hoshino. At last, at long last, the final condition has been met. The last of the student council is dropped out, which means Abidas is no more. All that's left is for Kaiser to annex the district. Capture Abidas High School. Hundreds of PMC troops are approaching.
What's happening? Why is Kaiser attacking us? I don't understand. We have to stop them. Whatever this means, we can't just stand by and watch them attack Abidas. You're right. There's no time to think. We have to act now. There are too many of them. We can't take them on. This kind of force alone. On top of that, they're attacking anything and everything. We should focus on evacuating whoever is left in the city.
I mean, your average American rom-com is setting the bar too low, Iromi. Is it setting it low, though? I think we're setting it high. Now, who doesn't love a great American rom-com, especially the Christmas one? Of course, it's a family tradition in the Iromi family tree.
Battle this big. How did it end up like this? Why is this happening again?
It's happening because nobody likes your Ayane and you're a curse.
Foreclosure task force spotted. This way.
Oh, wow! We killed him.
Enemy scouts. They're already here. Multiple Kaiser PMC scouts approaching Abidos. They've already breached the campus. We need to take out the ones inside first. Ayane, I'm counting on you. Got it. We'll engage the enemies infiltrating the school. Keeping Sensei safe is our top priority. Once the academy is secure, we'll begin civilian evacuations.
Oh, I didn't know it was fighty time. It's fighty time. We're going to send the students to fighty time. They can do the work and I can watch them. They do a poor job. It is time for correction. Maybe you should break out into a song like High School Musical, Iromi. You say, I would, but like, I value your eardrums. You know? I don't want to make them burst. I don't want to make them bleed. I want them intact. So you can hear me go, meow, 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 you know? Like, Papa Cat would want you to hear the meows or the meows or the meow, meow, meow. Otherwise, you would have, ah. You would have, ah. Yeah, I'm so glad we're back to the disco music. I missed this. You know, how long has it been Saturday? How long is Saturday? Like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's been 5 days. 5 days too long, I say. So the music may be a bit too loud again. I don't know. But like, we're vibing, right? We're vibing. I'm also looking forward to playing The Witch's House, you know. It's been a long time, and I've never played the remake. Very excited. Washing machine go brrr. Yeah, The Witch's House. Wah! I know, right? I'm so excited. Mainly because, like, I'm pretty sure like all of the puzzles I did without needing to look up, which is a good thing for me because I'm usually really bad at that stuff. So that's good. But also I remember dying a lot. I remember like dying was really easy in that game.
Back off, unless you got a death wish.
Look at all the serious faces. They mean business. Kaiser Director's location confirmed. Can we just shoot them up? My, we were just about to visit your school, and yet here you are, coming all this way to greet us.
What do you think you're doing? A corporation attacking a city? Just because you own the land, it doesn't give you that kind of right. And the school still belongs to us, the students of Abydos. This is outright illegal. We'll take this straight to the General Student Council. Where is Hoshino? So that whole scouting story was a lie from the start. Give Hoshino back, you bastards!
Ha, ha, ha. Take it to the General Student Council? Oh, that's rich. How many times have you petitioned for the General Student Council's help? How many of those prayers have gone unanswered? No, of course they didn't, because they can't do anything right now. For that matter, my phone buzzed. For that matter, has anyone else ever given you their aid? The other academies, perhaps? I doubt it. You've always been alone. Yep, they way to make us lose our school morale, Mr. Kaiser. Witch's House has cats, so it's going to be a good game. I agree, you know. Making the save point a cat was probably the best thing that they decided to do. Oh man, it's exactly like that. This story or the Witch's House? With Takanashi Hoshino officially withdrawing, the Abydos Student Council is no more. You are nothing now. Abydos no longer has an official club, a student council, or even a recognized district. That means it can no longer sustain itself as a school in the Academy City. But don't worry, as a rightful owner of this land, Kaiser Corporation will graciously take the school off your hands. How does a Kaiser Training Academy sound? It's a fitting name for the new school.
What are you talking about? That's nonsense. Even if the student council is disbanded, Abydos still has a foreclosure task force. We're right here. This can't be happening. Ayane? The foreclosure task force isn't enough for his club. Ah!
The student council was long gone by the time it was created.
What do you mean?
That's right. An unregistered club like yours? There's no official paperwork backing you up. You're nothing but ghosts. But try to look on the bright side. Now you're finally free from all the tedious dip. Yes, instead you can go homeless and starve to death.
What are you doing? This wasn't the deal. Why are you attacking Abydos? Why?
Because they're evil. They're evil. Like Evil Incorporated. I forgot what it's called. EVIL. That one Phineas and Ferb song. With love and with it. This story. Witch's House as a demon disguised as a cat, showing how evil and untrustworthy cats are. So it's 10 out of 10. That's just showing how base cats are. Because like cats can like be anything they want to be in life, and that's what we all should aspire to be like. No, we kept our word, Hoshino. The debt has been settled, exactly as promised. But since you went ahead and withdrew, it seems Abydos no longer has an official student council, does it? Tell me, why do you think we backed this petition? Petty corporate land grab. Snatching of Akivito's district is meaningless. At worst, it just creates another lawless zone, another black market, and we've got more than enough of that. But what if a brand new school, owned by a corporation, was established here in Abydos? What kind of change do you think would bring to Kivotos? But this was nothing more than a sideshow, Hoshino. You were our true objective from the very start. Getting you to sign the contract, transferring all rights over to us. That was the only reason we cooperated with Kaiser. A lifetime contract with Kaiser PMC? We never said anything of the sort. If you misunderstood, well, that's unfortunate.
To think we'd waste something as valuable as Kivatis' high-grade mystic on mere labor? Ridiculous. Takanashi Hoshino is to be studied, analyzed, understood. You, in other words, a test subject, nothing more. Oh no, you didn't do what I thought. This isn't what I wanted. Well, technically it did. Look at how evil your plan went.
I mean, that is true. That is quite basic. But like sometimes the most basic of plots leads to like some of the greatest plot twists. You gotta be locked in to see like the 4D chess that, or like the 5D chess Blue Archive is playing. Cows are always 10 steps ahead. You cannot beat them. That is true. That is very true. So maybe not only 10, but like 100. And read the fine print. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. You know, kids, if you're listening, kittens, if you're listening, make sure to read that fine print. You know, you don't want to sign your life over to a slave corporation that then like destroys all your friends, family, and home. Oh no, whatever shall we do? We'll have to see. Maybe we destroy the corporation and then we get our school back and then we build it up again and then Sensei decides to take us in the classrooms and we have a great time. Real question, why doesn't Hoshino just like blow these guys' heads up with a shotgun? Well, the thing is, like, if you look at Black Suit closely, right, it honestly looks like his like consciousness is made out of like a purple mist. So even if like she broke this outer shell, he probably would still be alive, you know? He kind of like looks like one of those like creatures that has a body elsewhere, you know? This does not look like his main body. It's just probably what I would assume. That's the experiment we truly wish to observe. Mwahaha. So don't take it too personally. I thought Sensei would at least be like this stereotypical, well, it was her decision when the students complained, but there's not even a line of dialogue for that. Yeah, because Sensei's base and he just wants to like he wants to backshot the students. I think it's because it's wait, what's illegal? Now I get it. All this time I was being manipulated by adults yet again. Oh, the CG though is so good. It's so cute. That's like my thought process every time. Right. Backshot. Roulette. Is there roulette of the girls getting a backshot? I'm funny. I'm sorry everyone, this is my fault. Shiboko Nonomi Sevika Ayane and Yume. I'm so sorry. I got the sad piano music as well. Sensei, I wish I could tell you I love you, but now I'm gonna die here. Oh, wow. Everything we worked for was for nothing? Oh, don't tell me you were serious about it. Did you really think you could pay off that debt over a few hundred years? I assumed it was just an excuse. Something to tell yourself so you could pretend you tried before eventually giving up. But you didn't quit. You kept struggling. Why? What for? You bastard. Shut your damn mouth before I shut it up for you. Serika got that real guts. Engaging. But... and then what? What happens after we fight? Ayane? Still sending wave after wave of soldiers our way. Even if we somehow win, then what? If the school disappears, what are we even fighting for? And even if we take it back, our debt isn't going anywhere. Ayane. Land is already gone. It won't come back. Hoshino's gone. The pseudo council is gone. And us? Just an unrecognized club. What can we even do? Come on, Ayane. Turn that spirit around. We have the power of friendship. Why? Why is it always us? Why do we have to suffer like this? Hoshino. Oh, Ayane. Ah, boom. Yanni? This is where we get back up.
What? Massive explosion detected to the north? Bravo squad was caught in the blast. Oh, that way. No, they're not responding. What? Boom. My squad was hit in the east. Massive C4 explosion detected. What's happening? The only people in that area should be Abita's residents. Could you imagine it's a cat? They're fighting back for the people. It's Aru. Oh, she came back. Yes, yes, yes. Base wife, base wife. Yes, I knew she would. Yes, let's go. See, this is why she's like my favorite character, you know? Everybody's got to love an Adu in their life. It's okay, the sensei and the actual girls that do the work. And she'll be like, well, I'll trust one adult. I believe he says exactly. And then they kiss or whatever at this point, whatever. Now, they don't just kiss, you know? They gotta go all the way. The full egging. The full egging. It's free real estate. Free real estate in your head, right? Get him! Go bum, bum, bum. It's Adu. I want fangirling because she's like ultimate. That's why Mika comes with the money back to save the day. Yes, after selling everybody out. What are you idiots doing? I don't remember what voice I did for any of these. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Mistake mercy and walk the path of chaos. Wasn't that the Master and Sir Gang's motto? You are. There's no finish line in sight. You can't find a way to get there, and everything you do is failure after failure. No one sees how hard you struggle, and the only things waiting for you are more hardships and rough days ahead. But who cares? Huh? That's my reaction too. They're always in doubt. Are you really going to let something like that in the way of rescuing your friend? Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Sheesh, Aru, lighten up a little. Little Miss Four Eyes is the neurotic type. You can't help it. Huh? But making my adorable little Four Eyes cry is a pretty serious crime, which is why we're gonna down. I'm gonna rip these guys apart. Yes, let's go, Mitsuki. I don't really like you, but I agree with that sentiment. I'm ready, Aru. We still have plenty of bombs left. No, not Kaboom Girl. I only came back for more ramen. Why am I getting dragged into this? I set up explosions to cut off enemy reinforcements. While they're stuck, we take out the commander and break their chain of command. That should leave them completely disorganized. Originally, this strategy was meant for dealing with the prefect team, but... Perfect. Time to show them what real outlaws fight like. Light it up, Haruka. Yeah, I see it. What, do they call it arson? Not. I mean, arsonist is fired. Like, oh, a demolitionist. She's like a crazy demolitionist. Boom. We're eating well tonight, boys. There's lots of boom, boom, boom. What in the world? Back us up, Sensei. I love you, Adu. I will always back you up, Adu. Let's show the foreclosure idiot force what it means to be hard-boiled. Let's go, problem solvers. Now, I feel like I've just been on their team the entire time now. I have no clue who Kivatos is anymore. Not when Adu is by my side. I'm just jumping from girl to girl, you know. I am fully in my Blue Archive moment. Blue Archive Sensei moment right now. Oh my god, a line of dialogue. Well, from Sensei? I know. He rarely speaks, but that's what makes him attractive to them. It's like the silent protagonist swag, you know? Because sometimes like he actually has like a monologue where it's just like press, 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 press. I think that happened when we did like the festival art with Azusa, the very cute cat ninja. Kiss all the students. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Like, you know. But I can't. The game won't let me. You know, if there's no Kiss CD in this game, then it's too PG friendly. Or, yeah, PG friendly. I was thinking, you know, I feel like Blue Archive has some like very cute girls that are like worth cosplaying.
Like, honestly, Adu is like very cute. I would love to cosplay her. And both of like the Train Twins as well. They're also very cute. I'd love to cosplay them. But the only issue with like cosplaying like Blue Archive characters is like there's like I've looked. But, like the only cosplays I can find are on AliExpress, and I just don't trust AliExpress. And it just makes me sad because I just really want to cosplay them. They're so cute. BA better end with Sensei saying this was truly a Blue Archive. But like the One Piece. Hello, Koma Sensei! Hello, Stu-Q! Welcome to the stream! Welcome. I hope you've had a very meowy day. I have, because Adu came back and she boomed, kabam, blew up the entire Kaiser Corporation. Wow! You dare back to the hand that feeds you? Since when did Nyahahah bow down? PMC. AliExpress is the goat, not gonna lie. Okay, then explain it in terms to me of how I don't get scammed with like very like low, kind of like very cheap and horrible like cosplays. If you can talk me up, then I will consider. Dip your mouth! What makes you think we ever wanted to work with you? Sensei treats us way better than you losers ever did. What kind of villains would we be if we wouldn't stab our employees in the back? You should have seen this coming. Ah, right, yeah, okay, now I remember the arc where they betrayed, was at the ramen shop, okay. Problem solver, they have a point.
Yeah, they're right. No time to hesitate now. Right, Hoshino needs us. We need to rescue her. Who cares if we're unauthorized or whatever? Whether we're above board or not. If we don't rescue Hoshino, then... That's right. Saving her is our top priority. Nothing else matters. You. It's useless to resist. How dare you? You kidnapped one of my precious students. Ooh-ah! Nothing is going to stop me from rescuing Hoshino. Ooh-ah! Don't be ridiculous. You're just a teacher. You don't have the right to. To kick stomp you? I do though. And look at all my students. Look at how attracted to me they are. They do anything for me. But look at how cute Aru is. I'd do anything for her. Final showdown. Kick game. All the stuff I buy is dirt cheap, and I just buy through PayPal so it's secure. But like on AliExpress, I feel like sometimes like you can get good quality stuff, but then there's also the chance of like getting very bad quality stuff. You know, it's kind of like you either get like a Wish product, you know, like a Wish or Temu kind of quality product, or you get like a decently made product. I've fallen into that rabbit hole before. And it's more like knowing how to find stuff that is not like a scam, as in like what doesn't look like the pictures. Sensei's too powerful. He really is, you know. Like, I think it's like an unspoken kind of like superpower he has to just like entrance whoever he looks at. He's kind of like Medusa. If Medusa had the opposite ability, instead of turning people to stone, she turned people to be like their minions. Or yeah, her minions. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Rector, you're badly wounded. You need to be treated immediately. I'm pulling out. Reorganize our forces. Yes, sir. You'll pay dearly for this. HQ has given the order to retreat. I repeat, HQ has given the order to retreat. Maintain the line and return to HQ. They're falling back. I didn't. I skipped that. I did. Exactly as planned. Hopefully the prefect team took care of their business. Should we head back for now? Yes, we should. The battles have only just begun. They're going to be much bigger and much tougher than this. We need to head back and figure out a way to rescue Hoshino. That is very true. Our girl Hoshino cannot be unmissed. Unsaved. Unrescued.
Can't say rock hard like Medusa though. He does, right? Go inside, like a hostage victim. Is this the bank? Are we back at the bank? Don't tell me we're robbing the bank. Okay, we're not, okay. I've been waiting for you, Iromi sensei. I'd like to have a word with you face to face. Okay. Lay it on me, black suit. Okay, never mind. Battle between adults. I don't like the title of that, it sounds very ominous. Battle between adults at 60. I'll try and remember that for next time. Let's skip this episode. What? Where there's like no students involved? You want me to skip it? I could. Considering I've already played it. I could skip it. But, you know, I feel like I'd miss something very plot heavy if I do that. And I could never do that to every meow here. Also, well, okay, no, I didn't just realize that'd be a lie. But like, I see on this stream, it doesn't tell me who's modded. And I never realized that until now. Can't wait for Sensei to whip it out and correct Black Suit next episode. Exactly. We're not only correcting students, we're correcting adults as well. Though, if you can call him an adult, because he kind of looks like just purple mist, to be honest. But yeah, we're gonna end stream for now because it's getting late and I need to sleep. Well, thank everyone for coming. I appreciate it. And everything else, you know that. And you're gonna see my amazing ad screen again. And there's also the break screen, which I've never shown. But you know, maybe next stream I'll take a very obviously needed break so that you can see my new break screen. Because nobody's ever seen that, you know. That's never been seen. Oh, what a shame. I know, a travesty. Goodbye, Mika. Goodbye, Blue Archive. Until next week. Adios, bonita. Adios. Adios, adios. Adi meows. Need Iromi ASMR? I know. I've been working on the behind the scenes. Don't worry. It's coming. Bye bye. See ya. Meow raid. Make sure to meow raid into meow raid. Bye bye. Bye, Romy. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Bye. Enjoy the amazing end screen. Meow raid. Yeah, make sure to meow raid, okay? Meow raid. I also turned the volume of this screen down a lot because it's so loud. Meow raid. Yeah. I'm the didn't play for long. Thank you everyone for showing up. Meow. Good night.